All right, everyone, we are here with technically War 5 since War 4 got canceled against Ny718. Today I'm taking in Omega Sentinel, Mantis, and Reed. I've got Path 6 in Section 1, Path 1 in Section 2, and a shared fight on a shared island. So War 4 being canceled kind of messed with matchmaking in this, that, and the other, and we treated it like an off-season war and just didn't try to win, and didn't try at all for the most part. That knocked us down into Plat 2 for rankings, and since the points aren't adjusted right now, it has us matching against others kind of in that range with the same war rating. So NY is about 300 under us for war rating. Usually I think they're sitting in Plat 1, but that's who we ended up matching up against instead of anyone in the top 20. So, first fight here, Kushala, we're taking it with Reed, placed all the pre-fights. Game plan here is to parry heavy as often as possible as we refresh our debuffs and pay attention to where our attack tactic is at with a passive heal block, etc. As we build to special 2, we will throw the special 2 as long as it's not going to push her into the passive power gain window while we don't have a passive heal block placed. And then rinse and repeat from there until we get all debuffs stacked 3 times, and then it's just a special 1 spam if it's still going on, which I think this one probably 1 or 2 special 1s after all that. So going well here so far. We got our second set of debuffs. Passive heal block is up, so passive power gain is being managed well here, along with the petrify that's helping out from his nodes, or his debuffs, sorry. You're noticing here maybe that I'm alternating between parry heavy, parry medium, light medium to avoid deja vu prowess. Not completely perfect with it every time, but we do manage it pretty well throughout the entire fight. And this fight here is, of course, to get us 6 pre-fights so that we can lay down 6 debuffs for later fights for other players. Almost at the end here, we're at our special 1 spams. Getting to the final 10%, and this special 1 takes her out. So, simple Reed fight. Next up, we have a cable here on critical setup, aggressive prowess, and us facing NY718 is kind of why I explained that whole scenario. We've got odd placements like this. I was surprised to even see a cable on defense, and even though he is tactic, and he's not ascended either. But Omega Sentinel decide not to place the pre-fight. I want to do the heavy into the heal block so that we have an early pause, and then we have that heal block on longer than as if we had just thrown it on. So 2 heal blocks here. On top of that, we've got the passive heal block, so we're doing great with the tactic. Building to our special 2, alternating between ending with mediums and ending with lights so that we can place the debuffs and pause them. Got our plasmas there off our first special 2, looking for a window to pause, and down he goes when we're trying to pause. So easy setup. Path 1, Section 2, starting off here with Toad. Kind of the same situation with Cable there. Not going to place a pre-fight, going to go in with an initial heavy to get the pause early, place the heal block immediately, and then alternate between ending to pause and ending to place a heal block. Most of the time if I'm baiting a special, even though it's time to place, or even though it's probably time to pause, I'm going to just go ahead and place another heal block instead, so that we don't have to go through that long combo and risk our heal block dropping while a passive power gain is going. So pretty simple here. Don't really need to push him to special 2 because we're not poison immune. But, I mean, if he does do it, it's nice. It just means it's going to get rid of all of his prowess, and we're not going to have to worry about missing a dex and then taking a bunch of damage. Down he goes, though. Super easy. Next up, we switch out our masteries. We place on max recoil taking this Photon here. Wasn't really sure a special 2 was going to KO her just because of our cruelty buffs getting eaten, and I think just one getting eaten. So went for the power back boosts just in case. But same old song and dance as every other Photon Mantis matchup that you've seen me do. I just get mix emotion in early off of the Intimidate and start baiting out special attacks using the Infuriate. There, get a nice little intercept to get to the 20 mixed emotions. I just rinse and repeat this. Maybe don't even place the Intimidate at this point as I build the special 2. She does 2 full combos into my block. Just didn't want a heavy there, did you? Heavy charge into special 2, and as I suspected, one special 2 is not going to KO her, but power backs put us at a special 3 with 10 Furies, and this special 3 finishes off the last 7%. So, as always, easy fight for Mantis. And then the last fight of my war, we switch full recoils off, taking the Sauron here with Omega Sentinel again. Not placing a pre-fight. I'm going to go in parry heavy to switch so that we get the pause, and then from then on, we're going to place heal block, pause, place heal block, pause. Here, a little bit challenging. Got to pay attention to when Sauron is unblockable, so we're not going to be able to rely on parry as often. We're going to have to get intercepts or just kind of retaliate the special 1 to get our openings. On top of that, we have the power sting on us whenever the defender gains a bar of power. So my game plan was to get to special 3, wait for that power sting to fall, and then get our 6 easy plasmas off of the special 3. And just throughout the fight, just making sure we have a heal block either getting placed or being paused. But ends up being a pretty simple fight. It's nice to have a Sauron here and not a bishop. Can't remember. I think Lady Deathstrike was banned for this war, so. Oh no, I had actually thought about using LDS. She was not. Here's our special 3 without the power sting. Here are our 6 plasmas. We've got heal blocks up, 3 different sources of heal blocks. Going in for the pause here. Into Relic, into a medium. Now we have 4 heal blocks. Eat that one. Not that big of a deal. Plasmas are still going. Get the pause in, and down he goes. So, pretty straightforward war for me. We end up winning that war. So again, another reason I brought up the whole war for being canceled and not trying to win it at all. And then that put me at 19 fights and 0 deaths. So a good season so far. I can't believe we're already at the halfway point. The canceled war and the fact that we didn't actually play it have really made this season interesting. So I'm very interested to see how the second half of the season goes. But hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hit subscribe, give it a like, and I will catch you guys at the next war.